Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showcasing a simple utility data pack that allows you to do base conversion in Minecraft using just a few simple commands. You can input your base value and your input value and then run a function, and it will output an array of numbers that correspond to what that number is in that base that you specified. So let's go ahead and start up by running our setup function. So base convert setup. And let's just start up by running the example here, which is 63 in binary. And as you can see, we get 63 converted to 6 ones, which is 63 in binary. We can go ahead and change the input number. So if we go scoreboard players set in, let's do 42 because that is a simple number in binary. We can go ahead and call our conversion again. 42 converted to binary is 10, 10, 10. Now you can also change the base that it's converting to. So you can go ahead and scoreboard players set base to, let's say, 16 hexadecimal, and let's do our function convert call here, and we have 2a, which is 42 in hexadecimal. 10 is a in hex, b is 11, c is 12, etc. And that's how you operate the pack. It outputs into a storage space. So if we do data get storage base convert main here, we have our input value here, which is 42, and our output values, which is 2 and 10 in an array. They output as integers because I'm using the scoreboard, and the limitations of this conversion is the scoreboard limit. It cannot convert negative numbers because I don't know how to do that, honestly, and I don't feel like converting negative numbers is all that necessary. And also, this will not convert 0. It'll just output nothing if you try to use input 0. So let's get into how this works. I've explained base conversion before, but I'll go over it again here. We have our setup function, which is just setting up a storage space and our scoreboard, and then giving these two example values for you. Now the call function, we have the output here. You can get rid of this if you want. It's not important to the use of it. If you just want your numerical conversion, you can just get rid of the output here. But otherwise, we have clearing previous outputs, which just gets rid of this data here whenever you run the function. So it's not saturated by previous data. And then after that, we have base convert start here, which is an initialization function, which takes the input and puts it onto the add value, and then makes the hold value equal the add value. Now, to do base conversion, you get the remainder of the value that you basically divide it by the base, and then the remainder is what the last digit is, and then you move backwards. I'll get into that here in a second. So this divides then multiplies. This makes it so the hold value and the add value, the difference between them is the remainder and the last value of the conversion. So that's what the start does. So it basically makes it so the add value is the base value, and then we take the hold value, and that is where the remainder will be calculated. Now the convert here, we start out by getting number. We take our current and make it equal the add, and then subtract the hold value, giving us the remainder. And then after that, we write it. So we take that number, our current number, and write it into the base convert temp value, and then we are prepending that, putting it at the beginning of the array from the temp value into that output array. And then after that, we do the next, which basically does what the start function did, but to the next value. So we take the add value, which is the reduced value, we divide it by the base, reducing it down to what the next one should be, and we make the add and hold equal each other, and then we do that, getting the remainder again. And we basically keep doing that until our add value is 0 or less. It will never equal less than 0, but just in case somehow something happens where it does, it will terminate itself at that point. So that's how it works. That's how you do the base conversion. Hopefully that's a fairly comprehensive base conversion explanation as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.